Take a moment to relax and let this story bring you a sense of peace. Sunshine. This story is about a young girl named Heather and the forest guardian named Orchid, who form a heartwarming friendship while preserving their beloved forest. In a quaint little village named Radiant Meadow, there lived a young girl named Heather. Heather had a love for the forest that lay just beyond her home. Every day, she would venture into the woods, exploring its mystical wonders. One sunlit morning, she stumbled upon a clearing where the sunlight poured in like liquid gold. In the center of this clearing stood a majestic oak tree, its leaves shimmering with an iridescent glow. Sitting at the base of the tree was an enigmatic figure with emerald green eyes and hair that flowed like a waterfall of blossoms. This was Orchid, the forest guardian. Orchid was a being of pure nature, tasked with protecting the forest and its secrets. Despite her ethereal appearance, she had a warmth and kindness that made Heather feel instantly safe. "Hello there," Orchid said, her voice as gentle as the rustling leaves. Heather smiled shyly and introduced herself. Through their shared love of the forest, they quickly became friends. Orchid taught Heather how to listen to the whispers of the trees and understand the songs of the birds. Days turned into weeks, and Heather found herself spending all her free time in the forest with Orchid. One afternoon, while they were sitting under the oak tree, Heather confided in Orchid about her worries. "Why do you worry, dear Heather?" Orchid asked. "The forest is my happy place, but I fear that it may disappear someday," Heather confessed. Orchid took Heather's hand and placed it on the trunk of the oak tree. "Feel its heartbeat," she instructed. Heather closed her eyes and felt a steady, comforting pulse. "As long as there are people like you, who love and care for it, the forest will always endure," Orchid assured her. Over time, Heather's confidence grew and she began to teach other villagers about the importance of caring for the forest. Under her guidance, Radiant Meadow became a haven of lush greenery and vibrant life. The village thrived, and so did the friendship between Heather and Orchid. Years passed, but Heather never forgot the promise she made to the forest. Even as she grew older, she could still feel the sunshine of that fateful day, warming her heart and reminding her of the bond she shared with Orchid. Together, they ensured that the forest would remain a sanctuary for generations to come. And every sunlit morning, the tree in the clearing stood tall, a symbol of their enduring friendship and the perpetual cycle of life that it protected. Now, let's embrace the next chapter. The Garden of Reassurance. This story is about a girl named Gluxinia and a snake named Orchid facing a storm together and finding reassurance in their mutual bond. Once upon a time in a quaint village, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Gluxinia. She found solace in gardening and felt a deep connection with all the plants and creatures that inhabited her garden. Her favorite companions were the snakes, especially a gentle snake named Orchid. Orchid had vibrant green scales that gleamed under the sunlight and eyes that sparkled like emeralds. Every evening, Gluxinia and Orchid would sit by the pond, sharing their thoughts and dreams. One evening, a fierce storm threatened to destroy her beloved garden. Gluxinia's heart ached as she watched the winds whip through the plants. Sensing her distress, Orchid sidled up to her and rested his head on her hand, offering silent comfort. Gluxinia took a deep breath, recalling Orchid's strength and calmness. Together, they braved the storm, with Gluxinia securing the plants and Orchid finding safe shelters for the small creatures. One morning the storm had passed, and the garden, though battered, was still standing. Gluxinia smiled through her tears, feeling a profound sense of reassurance. She knelt by Orchid and whispered, "Thank you for always being here." Orchid coiled gently around her arm, his scales warm against her skin as if to say, "You are never alone." From that day on whenever Gloxinia felt overwhelmed, she remembered the night they faced the storm together. With Orchid by her side, she knew she could withstand any challenge. The garden flourished even more magnificently, a testament to their unbreakable bond and the reassurance they found in each other's presence. Another tale begins to bring you rest. Bellflower and Tiara, the warmth of friendship. This story is about the warm friendship between a girl named Bellflower and a tortoise named Tiara. Once upon a time, in a serene little village surrounded by blossoming meadows, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Bellflower. She had eyes that sparkled like the stars and hair as golden as the morning sun. Every morning, Bellflower would wander through the fields, her basket swinging by her side, gathering flowers to decorate her cottage. One day, as she walked deeper into the woods than ever before, she stumbled upon a little tortoise named Tiara. Tiara had a shell that gleamed in the dappled sunlight, and eyes that spoke of ancient wisdom. Bellflower had always loved animals, and she felt an instant bond with Tiara. Tiara, who had been wandering the forest for years, felt a strange sense of comfort when she saw Bellflower's kind eyes. Bellflower gently picked up Tiara and decided to take her new friend home. Together, they spent many days exploring the meadows, Tiara riding in Bellflower's basket. One chilly evening, as they watched the sunset turn the sky into a palette of oranges and pinks, Tiara spoke. She told Bellflower stories of the ancient forest, of the secrets held by the trees and the songs sung by the wind. Bellflower listened with wide-eyed wonder, feeling a warmth spread through her heart that no cold night could diminish. As the seasons changed, Bellflower and Tiara's friendship grew deeper. They would spend chilly nights by the fireplace, Bellflower reading books, and Tiara sharing tales of olden times. The warmth of their friendship made even the coldest winters feel like spring. One particularly harsh winter, a massive snowstorm buried the village under a thick blanket of snow. Tiara and Tiara were trapped inside their cottage, with the fire crackling and warm blankets wrapped around them. They didn't feel the cold at all. They spent the time sharing their dreams and hopes, each story more enchanting than the last. When the storm finally passed, the village emerged from the snow, but Bellflower and Tiara knew that the warmth they shared would stay with them forever. Bellflower's cottage, always adorned with the flowers she so lovingly collected, became a symbol of their unbreakable bond. The villagers would often visit, drawn by the warmth and love that seemed to glow from within. Bellflower and Tiara showed everyone that true warmth came not from the fire but from the heart. And so, in the heart of that peaceful village, Bellflower and Tiara lived happily ever after, their friendship a beacon of warmth and love for all to see. Here's the new story to bring you closer to peace. Frau and Ma, a tale of affection. This story is about a girl named Flower and a mouse named Ma, and how their deep affection for each other helps them overcome challenges and enriches their lives with love and companionship. In a quaint little village surrounded by endless fields of daffodils and tulips, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Flower. She was known for her curious nature, boundless energy, and the love she showed all creatures big and small. One sunny morning, Flower stumbled upon an unusually large wooden bucket near the stream that ran through the village. Inside it was a tiny, shivering mouse with glossy fur and frightened eyes. Flower's heart melted at the sight of the little creature, and after a few gentle whispers and strokes, she decided to name him Muff. Muff was skittish at first, not used to human touch or kindness, but Flower's gentle voice and soft hands calmed his fears. From that day on, they were inseparable. Flower would tuck Muck into the front pocket of her apron as she went about her daily chores. Whether it was tending to her colorful garden, baking delicious pies, or reading her favorite books under the old oak tree, Muck was always there, peeking out from the pocket, his tiny whiskers twitching with curiosity. One day, a fierce storm rolled into the village, and the sky turned dark with thunderous clouds roaring. Flower hurried home, clutching Muck close to her heart, ensuring he was safe from the impending storm. She secured the windows and placed Muck in a cozy nest of warm blankets. As the storm howled outside, Muck snuggled closer to Flower, feeling the warmth of her love and protection. Despite the raging weather, Flower and Muck found comfort in each other's company, wrapped in a cocoon of safety and affection. Days turned into weeks, and their bonds were stronger with each passing day. On Muck's first birthday, since he and Flower had found each other, Flower prepared a special surprise. She baked a tiny cake just the size of her palm, decorated with crumbs of cheese and small berries that Muck loved. They celebrated in the garden under the blue sky that had returned after the storm. Muck's eyes sparkled with joy as he nibbled on the treats, and Flower smiled, feeling her heart swell with affection for her small friend. Throughout the years, Flower and Muck faced many adventures together. They explored the hidden parts of the village, helped animals in need, and even discovered a secret grove filled with fireflies that lit up the night in magical patterns. Each night, before bed, Flower would sit by the window with Muck whispering stories of their day and of dreams yet to come. They would fall asleep to the rhythmic sound of the crickets and the gentle breeze that rustled the leaves. And so the village knew Flower and Muck as the epitome of affection and friendship, a pair that showed everyone around them what true love and kindness looked like. Their bond was a timeless reminder that affection has no bounds, not even between a human and a tiny mouse. Just sleep tight and let peace carry you through.